Now, being a Lancashire lad, it does pain me ever so slightly to say that when it comes to agricultural machinery manufacturing, Yorkshire does a pretty good job. It's got loads of them. And what better place to have a catch up with all those machinery manufacturers than here at the Yorkshire Agricultural Machinery Show 2017. So here we are with one of Yorkshire's most famous manufacturers, Sumo, hailing from Melbourne, just outside of York. I'm with Rob, product specialist. Rob, what are we talking about today?
Well, the new thing on the stand today is the toolbar version of the DTS. This is new on the market. This will be going in the ground in springtime this year as a demonstration machine. Following on from last summertime's smaller version, this is now a fold-up 4-metre unit. Obviously, more production available there. So at the moment, we're available in 3s and 4 metres on the mounted version.
And presumably it still uses the same drilling techniques and philosophy as the trail versions?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, everything from the pivot point back is the same, whether it's a 3-metre or a 9-metre trail.
And obviously this doesn't have a hopper on it, so I presumably you supply a front-mounted hopper?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, so we made the drill without a metering unit on for the simple reason that some farmers do actually have their own front hopper, so they can utilise that, or we will supply a hopper as well, and vice versa. We supply a hopper if they've got their own drill. So it's just giving a bit more availability really.
And what sort of prices are we talking for this mounted version?
You're looking around about mid-40s for the toolbar for the 4-metre version, and around about 13 for the front hopper to go in front of it.
All right, thank you very much, Rob. So all the way from Driffield, East Yorkshire is Agrield. I'm here with Naomi, who's going to tell me about this particular product. Naomi, what is it?
This is our new ABC. It's a new product we've brought out. Basically, it's to help with health and safety, so you don't have to cut the bags with a Stanley knife. You don't have to be on suspended load, so you can just be sat in the cab. And there's two cutters that come out and they pull back in, and you drop your bags onto it. And it's got a cradle to stop the bags swinging, and it cuts the bags for you and releases the fur or grain, whatever you've got in your bag, and it just helps with health and safety mainly.
And what sort of price are we talking for this, Naomi?
Well, we do two separate models. We do a single model or a twin model. The single is 2395, the twin is 3295.
All right, thank you very much. So next on our little machinery tour of Yorkshire, we are with DRT Trailers all the way from Full Sutton, and with Pete, who's going to tell us a little bit about DR Trailers, what they do and what their latest products are.
Yeah, morning James. DRT Trailers was formed in 2001. We manufacture agricultural trailers. Behind us is a 16,000 litre slurry bowser that we've manufactured for a customer. It's on full commercial axles, a 32-tonne suspension setup, air brakes with load sensing and ABS. It's on 650 flotation tyres. So the tanker is 16,000 litres and basically built to the customer spec.
Okay, is this going to be a one-off for you guys? Or are you going to make a full range of tankers eventually?
We do a range of tankers, but this one in particular is a one-off built to the customer spec.
So also on the DRT stand is this interesting contraption invented by Pip Dale. Pip, can you tell us a little bit more about it?
Yeah, well, I originally built this for myself for the safety aspect, because I was carving 70 suckler cows for myself, which I was carving outside, and it was a bit of a problem sometimes if I wanted to get close to a cow, and I can go into the field with this, and this comes bound like this on the YAMS here, and you sit on the forklift on the other end, and I can go up and catch the cow. Or if it's just carved and I want to tag it for the safety aspect, I can just drop this over the top of the calf, go into the pen myself, tag it, de-horn it, and spray its navel, and it's finished. And that cow, I know that I'm safe in there. We've just actually sent two to New Zealand, so I won't say we're doing a lot, but we're getting a bit known.
All right, Pip, thank you very much for that. So here we are on the NRH engineering stand, all the way from Seaton Ross, York, and with Neil, who's going to tell me a little about some of the products that you brought with you today.
Yeah, we'll see our usual range of Cambridge rollers, which from anywhere from 4.3 up to 12.3 metres. 8's been the regular thing. We're exporting mainly to Japan and New Zealand at the moment, which is a big increase, especially in this climb where, as we know, the market has been slightly slow for a while. So the exchange doing as well. Brexit, well, that's another story, but for us it seems to be working well at the moment.
In countries such as that, they're obviously a very, very long way away. So what attracts them to UK and your company in particular? What is it about your products that they really want and they're prepared to ship halfway around the world?
I think priced well, and I think the strength of it is one thing. We can fasten a lot of good big attachments to the front of our machines, and they'll keep going. Especially the Kiwis, they're mental. They'll cultivate anything, and if they can't break it,
Side of a mouth.
it's absolutely.
Now, for a company such as your size, obviously you're up against it in terms of some of the big, massive corporations, particularly in countries like America. So, what are your major challenges when it comes to trying to get kit into new territories?
Well, Canada and the United States, probably customs more than anything.
Are they still going to let you in now? Do they let Yorkshiremen in?
They might do. Go on, we can get in anyway. We'll just blag away. We just talk nicely to people. That's all it is. Good Yorkshire folk, we can do it. But I think, yeah, it's the markets. I think, yes, there's a lot of red tape and things in the United States and Canada. But to be fair, once you get around it, you just get in a good exporter, and away you go. So let's see what happens.
Neil, thank you very much. So here we are on the Eastb Trailers stand all the way from Driffield, and with the main man Peter himself, who's going to tell me a little bit of background about the company and maybe some of the latest products as well.
Well, Eastb Trailers set up in 1974. One-man band, myself, making a few gates, and then I started making a few trailers. And it went from there, really.
And this one behind us in particular, this big in here, what can you tell me about that?
Well, that's the big trailers come in with the big wheels and the air brakes, load sensors, but it's, you know, basically the bigger wheels and the commercial axles. That's that's the big thing now, is the commercial axles.
All right, Peter, thank you very much for your time. So here we are on the Plowman Brothers stand all the way from Sutton-on-the-Forest, New York, and with Stuart, who's going to tell us all about Plowman's latest and greatest.
Right, here we stood next to a 5-leg cam lift, 5-leg subsoiler. The idea of the cam lift, it's the cam lift lock on the leg, which enables you to quickly and easily take legs out of position for work in order to save diesel, i.e. if you just want to pull the tram lines up, you take the 3 middle legs out. Alternative to that, historically it would have been a rather laborious task involving spanners and time and probably trapped fingernails.
Alright Stuart, can you just give us a quick demo of the new camlock leg?
Certainly, no problem. As you see now, the leg is in working position. To take the leg out of position, out of working position, simply lift it up there. The cam lift lock is there. To put the leg back into work, simply press down on the cam lock, lower it down and push the shear bolt back into position. Simple, easy and safe.
And what sort of savings are we talking by doing that?
15 to 20% on the diesel per acre.
Cheers, thank you very much. So here we are with the newly formed Grange Machinery all the way from Hull. I'm here with Ryan. Is that about right? That's right. Close enough? No worries. So if you could tell me a little bit about the machines you're producing and what you'll be offering.
Yeah, sure. We've basically got a low disturbance toolbar on a 3-point link mounted system. So the idea of the machine is that it becomes a very versatile machine for farmers to be able to be put in front of different implements, if that makes sense. We currently offer a trailed system. So if you are wanting to pull, whether it's a cultivator, a drill, a press, or just to use the machine on its own, then we've got that. It's a low disturbance leg option on there. We've then got front cutting discs, and the main idea of the machine is that we're actually fixed the frame of the machine, but we're only using the hydraulic services to drop the toolbar, as in the leg, the loosening part, in and out when the operator requires that.
So you could go from a blanket area to be cultivated, or you're almost strip tilling. Say if you've got a drill behind it and you're going for oilseed rape establishment, you could have it in line with the leg and almost like a strip till.
Exactly that, basically. And the idea being that if they're gonna go around the strip till route, then it's there for them. If they're just wanting to loosen and lift and lower the main sort of concept of the machine is that we're creating that barrel wave option. We're not busting the ground. We're lifting it and we're dropping it straight back down again.
And what sort of prices are we talking, starting from?
We've actually got an introductory offer at the moment. The first 20 machines are going to be fixed, and we will then vary prices on from that. But the first 20 4 metres will be this full system here is £12,500.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you.